Right, hello guys, watching Geek Assemble. Today's another video, another review on the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the finale, Episode 8, well, the movie 8 of the franchise. Yeah, this is the end. This is the ending. I've really enjoyed Harry Potter so far, been watching it all, and I've reviewed every episode on the channel already, so you haven't already, check that out. But today we're talking about the final one. I thought this is a pretty cool ending, to be fair. With basically we end off where Dobby got killed, then we have Voldemort has the wand, and we learning about these things that happened, you know, the quilt, the wand, that the death wand or whatever, and then you've also got the gem. And I said last episode we haven't really saw the gem. The gem was actually in the ball that Harry first caught in his game, really, and it all linked into place just so he could talk to his family, really. And I thought that's how he survived his death. Maybe when Voldemort hit him, it hit that, but no, he just survived that. Okay, I think they should have put the gem next to him when Voldemort hit him, so that's how it proves he survived, not because of some other reason. I think that's one thing I would give a flaw on. But yeah, with this story, it's pretty cool, interesting. Obviously, we have the final endgame. We have the dragons back. We have the claw from one of the other films. We also have links in with every movie gets a link in. You know, you get that thing where Dumbledore's house or whatever, and you go into it and you look into the portal and see what memories basically, and we use Snape's tears to see how it all happened. We see how Harry's parents got killed, and we see the devastation of that, and we also see Snape actually basically in love with Harry's mom, and he despises the dad because he's the one that took him away from him and stuff like that. And we all learn that Snape's actually a good guy out of all of this, and you're like, wow, well played, well played. That is brilliant writing and structure, and it all played out and all made sense, jumbling in with each movie. And Malfoy's parents and Malfoy and his mom and dad just walk off at the end, which is very interesting, even though they caused so much devastation in Hogwarts. They really did cause some mayhem, and they just walk off scot-free, which is very interesting. But Harry defeated Malfoy, so Harry gets the wand, even though Snape's the one that killed Dumbledore, which Dumbledore wanted Snape to do, to try and defeat who shall not be named, Voldemort. Voldemort in this is pretty cool and badass. He's at his height of his power. He has all these armies now, and he's ready to take down the castle. The castle is defended by force fields and army men and wizards doing, you know, Expelliarmus and whatever else. And you've also got these elements that can destroy Voldemort. Harry's an element. There's a cup that's an element. There's a tiara that's an element. There's a snake that the element is. And of course, who kills the snake but other than what's his name? I forgot his name, you know. But oh well, he's an ongoing funny gag that basically gets ripped on all the time. And there's a scene where you think he's running away and all this army are coming after him, and he almost dies, but he just survives. But I forgot his name. Longbottom's his second name, so we're going to call him that. Longbottom killed the snake, which was a very interesting and heroic moment. Also a bit of a funny scene. We also have Harry's last duel with the amazing who shall not be named Voldemort character. We have Voldemort as Harry one last time. Obviously we've seen it in the other films that basically Harry couldn't defeat Voldemort before, but this time with all the elements took away from Voldemort, he's very weak and fragile at this point, so Harry can just go whoosh and turn him into Thanos mode where he turns to dust, which is very awesome. We also have you also notice, I don't know his name again because I keep forgetting the character names even though I've been watching this all this time. The big guy who lives in the hut, who's Hagrid. Right, Hagrid was hardly in this film, and I didn't notice until randomly he was captured in the forest, and I was like, Harry, no! No, Harry! And he carries Harry to the Hogwarts. But you're like, oh yeah, I forgot he weren't in any of these films for a while. What happened to you, mate? He's got captured, that's what happened. Also the big reveal that Harry's still alive, and then Voldemort's like, no! It's very much an awesome and epic scene, but we also have characters that die in this, like Snape, like the twin out of Ron's family, the Weasleys, and then you've also got these two teachers that Harry's been taught. They die. Oh, the old woman who's the head teacher who takes over Snape is fun and lovely. You just got to love that character. And David Bradley's in it, and he's like, at the end, he's like, I'm not cleaning this up. So yeah, that's funny. There's some funny moments in this, even though it's a dark episode to talk about. Yeah. We also have basically all these elements coming together, and the fight scenes are pretty cool. And yeah, they're really good, strong elements that all come and intertwine, which I like. And if you haven't watched all the other films, it's just going to be an alright film for you. But if you've watched all of them in one, this is a perfect ending, and I think it works so well. And yeah, there's only one thing. Harry was led to die, and technically he did die for a second and then got resurrected, and then Malfoy's mom was like, is Malfoy alive? Harry's like, and she's like, Harry's dead. You know, you like, I think that Harry should have died for the cause, sort of thing. I think if he was destined to die and he was built up to die, kill him. You know, don't let him have his happy ending. If this was what he was made for, technically he didn't fulfill what he was made for. I mean, he defeated Voldemort, fair dues, but in a way, I think he should have died. Now, a lot of you fans are going, he shouldn't have died, he should have had this and that. And I'm like, in my opinion, he should have died. He was brought up, everything was building up to him hilariously dying for the cause. All these people he's known have died for the cause to get Harry to where he needs to be. And all of a sudden, Harry doesn't need to die by the end, and he gets his happy ever after. He breaks the wand, because he owns the wand now. He breaks it and gets rid of it. 19 years later, he has a family with Ron's girlfriend, Ron and Hermione get their little kids, and they all send them to Hogwarts so the adventure starts again. I think that's perfect. I think that's poetic. I think that's the best way to end it. But also, I also wanted him to die. I wanted a main character to die, I guess. That's my main thing with this, because you've got all these characters that did die, but I wanted one of the main characters to be that, there should have been some big cause from this final battle, and yet all our main characters got a happy ending and survived. But yeah, that's just me, that's my thoughts. I'm actually saying this is good as the first and second movie. Finally we're saying it, because I've said throughout, I like 1 and 2, but this is that. But finally we're going with the final Harry Potter movie, and I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. And basically put it on par with the first and second movie. So I've really enjoyed this. I think it's a brilliant way to end off. Obviously I wanted a bit more death, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel, because we're trying to get the channel goal before the end of the year. Also, we do Marvel, DC, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, you name it, we review it. This channel really is for everyone, so you might as well subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the video very soon. Have a nice day.